Cause I'm gonna show you how I feel. And each time will be more surreal than a black and white movie reel. I'm still that soldier you met at the set, rocking locks and a black fist. Sparking movement and speaking prophecy from I wanna be free lips. But when we're alone, she splits and turns into Lady Marmalade. Make all the love you ever made feel like starter sex. Soon as you wiggle and start to flex, she gets so wet, all your fears just wash away. I won't beg you to stay, but I got a sneaking suspicion. Once we're done licking and sniffing, molding and lifting, shifting and twisting, you'll be drifting into a deep, deep sleep. Unconsciously licking your lips sporadically to make sure your dreams stay sweet. As you
I'm too close.
On the way you cultivated my landscape, this is a mandate that supersedes agendas and timelines. So concerned with me getting mine, you almost forget why you're here. But let's be clear, I'm your woman tonight. You got a right to do whatever you deem necessary. My needs are secondary, so put them to the side. This ain't the place for foolish pride. Besides, once you've been inside, I get inside your psyche. Reciprocity, likely. I don't dodge catching feelings like it's some type of affliction that'll make me die. Cause if you ain't feeling, how you know that you're alive? And this ride gets more exciting once I'm done fighting my inhibitions. All the things I've been resisting hidden right in the small of my back. Once I completely relax, the feline that's designed to please starts to heave and rise. What a beautiful surprise. And you thought all I performed was poetry. Come on. And all this time knowing me as the feisty redhead, transformed from a bob to dreads, kicking and screaming the whole way, reluctantly resisting the winds of change. Little mama who goes from engaged to enraged, the spitfire who spits flames, but when she's tamed, oh, well, she's tight.
Talk to him.
The lioness
Talk to me
as a kitten, whipped into submission, sitting on the tip of your greatness, making kingdom come. As we come back to back, bringing love back to black, back to that time before time, that space before space. Acquaint me with the way a God's DNA tastes. And I'll introduce essence of Isis while making love to your face. Bring you face to face with creation. Remove the need for masturbation. You're the hook out masturbate. You blast away from my climax. Held yours back to my weak. Can't think, can't breathe, can't speak, can't wait till the next time we do it. It's so fluid. It's like a river runs through it. There's no denying your manhood, because like your mind, I already blew it. Already knew it. Already knew it the first time I learned of your existence. Walked in and all the energy in the room shifted. Brother Stroll told the ways you're gifted. I know Celeste like, dude, can get it. Hey, you got it. Infinitely. Get a little piece of peace whenever you enter me. Take it slower. Beat it like she's your #1 enemy. Either way, the search for heaven ends with me. I don't know why you're waiting. There's no need for hesitation. Come on home so we can start making the love that makes nation. As I keep these youthful of lyrics that keep them from being fooled by fools and fools go. To be truthful, my black is not just beautiful, it's useful and keeping me youthful as I keep these youthful of lyrics that keep them from being fooled by fools and fools. Take your time. Rapping about how much dope they sold, ass they rolled. You know I never rolled a blunt to relax cause my black came to me cool and laid back. Naturally from Eddie Lee, my black is beautiful and my black is sweet. Sweet like sweetness running a touchdown with the wind in its back. Like some of you out here too bougie to clap, my black snaps. But I choose to applaud with my hands cause your black demands attention. I got a big mouth but my black still listens. Like my hair, my black is resistant to chemical warfare, poverty and welfare. Me and my black stare the devil in the face for 6,000 years. He tried to erase what only God could create with every life he takes. Me and my black rejuvenate thousands. Come on. Sending white supremacists to the insane asylum. You will not find me or my black hiding under a rock, afraid to be shot more often than not. My black is on the block with his head cocked. What we gonna do when they come for you, black? No matter how tight jeans so she can look like me in my white jeans. My black is beautiful and it's enticing. Sometimes he wants to believe I'm from the West Indies or I'm a Bohemian princess he found when he was selling the 7 Seas. But for that, my black ass wears weed. But that doesn't mean there's no power in this fist. It's been inscripted in my soul, scripted in the scrolls that my black will be used to let these young people reach their goals. So no, I don't live off my art. My art lives off my heart. And while others are writing and typing about the revolution to start, me and my black art are on vacation. See, 2 of the coldest poems I ever wrote, I wrote during love making. And I call those masterpieces Nehemiah, Shayan, Nathaniel, Israel. And they are not for sale, but they tired of being held from wells of wealth that was built on the back of slaves. Wealth, my black is a leader that's not afraid to be led. I think it's beautiful that I still believe in breakfast in bed. And I don't mean scrambled eggs, I mean open legs, making sure his appetite is fed so he don't have to have another day. But if he chooses to eat off another plate, my black don't take that shit.
All right now.
I live where love is. Grew up watching Hillary Clinton look the other way to save her kids. So letting a hoe defame my name or coming to my house will not be entertained. My black is a teacher, a preacher, a CEO, even the sister on the stripper pole. But my black is not your baby mama. My black is your Michelle Obama, to be truthful. My black is not just beautiful, it's useful and keeping me youthful as I keep these youth full of lyrics that keep from being fooled by fools and fools gold. Come on. Come on. Chicago been wearing me out. Ain't been hearing me out. Long ago our relationship turned toxic. I tried to stop it, but I love her beyond logic. Like the abused child of a dope fiend who just wants her mother. I love her. She hurts me. But good sense deserts me. It died with little JoJo. A casualty of the beef between my conscience and my ego. I know we can do better. We're from the land of extreme weather. We weather the tundra, then make sticky love and humidity. Chicago is where I learned pride and humility on a street called Jeffrey. East of that, my granny taught me to be the best me. As we speak, my mother's remains are fertilizing trees on 69th Street. My heartbeat is in sync with the waves of Lake Michigan. Hyde Park is where I lost my innocence. Then found it again in a coffee house on a street sharing the name of the lake. My heart breaks for the children of the wind, who know what it's like to bury friends, babies who travel through combat zones just to learn to read. I bleed for little ones with red fingertips because hot potato chips was their only breakfast. Reckless teens who team together and wreak havoc on CTA. I see the way they beg for attention. Identify with part of them, made victim by a system that would rather jail them than hail them for the royalty they are. I see scars that never heal. Brave smiles suppressing how they feel. Loud voices, pure profanity, who simply want to be heard. Simply want to be first instead of last all the time. They laugh at all the crime. Desensitized by too much, too soon, too much disappointment, too much gloom. Flowers that would bloom if only they had room to grow. Cold wind been known to harden souls like icicles hanging from rooftops. I do not envy the teachers who have to reach them. Babies didn't teach them, love them like they birthed them, only to have them stolen by the streets. I saw grief on picket lines, love and picket signs, educators trying to redefine the future instead of crucifying the youth. I see truth standing at the bus stop with a backpack full of dreams. Young queens jumping double dutch with a clothesline right in line with the rhythm of the ancestors. I see regal gestures between gangbangers who've allowed anger to define who they are. Stars still shining despite circumstances. I see second chances in everything that ever failed. I ride the L through neighborhoods full of people who still speak. Dreaming even when I'm not sleeping. I keep hoping for the day when the shower will be where I know she's always been. My first friend, my first enemy, the one who raised my energy. My energy is infused with chicken wings and mild sauce with coleslaw on the side. Found my drive right off the lake. Nothing can make me stop loving the city that seems to breed hate. Most days
on Stony Island.
Come on.
See, single mamas trying, young daddies holding little hands, teaching them to cross the street. I see peace on the horizon. Smell the ashes rising. Hear Shaka singing and Jesse crying, with the chorus providing the soundtrack to the greatest comeback story ever written. I envision John Baptiste-2's vision, and when I listen, I hear Mama Burroughs telling me I'm not allowed to give up. The city's tough, but charming like a southern neighbor. And if we loved her, we would save her. She raised us to be soldiers, colder than the wheelchair factor in the middle of December. If we don't defend her, then who will? We got something guns can't kill. Resilient like the steel that used to be made in the mill on 103rd Street. Come on. We are nervy and bold, old souls with young spirits. The nearest thing to God is the heart of ghetto children. You can hear him in their speech, find sanctuary in the streets, and if you listen, you hear hymns in the rhythm of house music, infused with the souls of souls who dance through the pain, found sunshine in the rain. To make it plain, we are questions and answers. The birthplace of many Panthers, the place where revolution was born and revolution never died. We are pride and envy, a story never ending, warriors never surrendering, pillars never moving. We are superhero movies. We are Hoover, Ford, and Fluky. We are Soul Food Blues in a jukebox in the back of the Cotton Club. We are love that just forgot its way, parishioners who just forgot to pray. We are Common, Lupe, and Kanye, ramming through the wire, the place where dead rose from the fire, where heaven met hell, where Barack met Michelle, the water of the well, the dark and the light. Chi-Town is outspoken like Father Flager and Jeremiah Wright. We are the mic and the core, the place where gangsters call each other Lord. We are the lords of the land. We are disciples holding hands. Let's make a stand and stand up before it's too late, before all gets lost in the city by the lake. Thank
We're not going to waste no bring up my man Rick to go into me and shit already. So just bear with us, you know what I'm saying? Chill, we're not going nowhere. I'm over here. Wait.